As usual, hands on our knees, just like that. And we start doing the fire breath. Nose only, stomach goes in and out. One breath to clean. And one breath in to the root chakra, Muladhara. Breathe out. Breathe in from the tail of your spine to the top of your head. Breathe now to Svadhisthana, the pleasure chakra. Breathe out. Breathe in from the tail of your spine to the top of your head again. Breathe out. Breathe into Manipura, the leadership chakra. It's important. This is a practice of escaping the ego. Breathe out. Again, through the whole body. Breathe out. Another very important chakra today is the love chakra, that is actually a level of truth that it can be blocked by an emotional manipulation response that we do to ourselves a lot. Let's open up the chest, shoulders backwards. And breathe out. Breathe in through the whole body again. Breathe out. Another important chakra to focus is Vishuddha, the one that speaks, the one that can choose doors, that can pause. Breathe out. Breathe in through the whole body again. Tilt your head slightly down. Relax your eyes. Breathe out. Now we breathe in to our third eye, above the eyebrows, in the middle of the ajna. Breathe out. And again through the entire body. One more time. Chin down. Breathe out. Breathe normally now. When you breathe in, let a white ball of light come to your chest. And when you breathe out, let the white ball of light go to the sky. A desert land scorched by the sun. Nothing grows. Wind, sand, storms. At sunset, you can see a shadow. Something behind it is moving. A small vermin. Some rabbit. And it is not lost. He knows the field. He can find minerals, food and water our eyes cannot see. Get close to him. His fur is so thin. He paved paths through the sand and rocks, made himself a home. He can travel miles. His feet are light, fast, and strong. A flood changes the earth, dry earth. The seasons, the times. He changes his place. He knows when to come back. Seeds afloat in the rains. Mountains nearby. Experiencing some green birth of trees. Another place on the planet. Down the rabbit hole we go. A circle that never stops. A known, deeper understanding of truth, of knowledge. What looks to us like a scorched land. And sometimes a tree stands right there after years of shaping the land or making way for the rains. Even a small freshwater lake. A tree gives its fruits. A population creates itself. Look into the eyes of the rabbit. In order to survive, in order to live life aligned with the growth of nature itself. It's not easy to live an authentic life, to say what you really feel, but what you really know and what you feel about you, about what you really know. It is hard even to speak. Authenticity is rarely found when you are in the plenty, when people are on a cloud. It is found in the shadows of life, at the low, when you look at things and they stare right back at you. When certainty, true certainty, leads you. Bridges, plenty bridges, are built on trust. They have carried people from a shore to another, from a mountain to another. They crossed the seas. They've made a difference between you and me. Then ask, if all of this is not incidental, if all of this is by the hand of God or something so deep inside, then ask. Do not be manipulated by an emotional response you might have had, hiding inside the protective, the defensive, lives on a cloud. Clouds come down, clouds, vapor disappear, not on the ground, where things can really grow beyond the instinct, even beyond intuition. Time well spent. Will give the information we call the truth. Without it, we live in a lie. Without it, we live in doubt, and doubt is a spy. It would see us from angles we don't know. It will surprise us. Just when we need the truth, just when we want to be finally there in the white light, in authenticity. Don't sacrifice your value for petty lies. Increase it by layers and layers of observation. That's where the information is. Just like a scorched land we know nothing of, and a beautiful green land we know nothing of. Abundance comes to those who include honesty in their lives, authenticity. They walk in the light. They can feel God is beside them, answering their prayers. If you want a piece of the truth, enter God, your super consciousness, or perhaps something you truly believe in that walked with you all of those years. Bring him to the room. Can he recognize you now? Would you remove your doubt? When you feel he is here with you, say I. Sometimes the I invites just the last distance closer to God. Say loud, I. The power of the truth is the power of God. The power of authenticity is a tool in your pockets. Use it. Use it often. Use it instead of what? The manipulation of the emotions tries to say. Wisdom comes to those who seek it. Now, if you have brought God in the room, feel free to make your wishes. And if those wishes, you don't know what they are, let it be written for you. Sometimes pain is a teacher, while success teaches not. If you can hear an answer through your pain, if you can see something opening, if you can feel it in words, in written words, in lights, if God is answering you now through you, say, I am. I am. Some information comes later, so trust. You can say I am when you trust. Together, we put our hands upside down on our knees. We close the middle nada. Thumbs close the middle finger, middle nada, the here and now. We do breath work as I do now, without stopping between inhale and exhale, loud. Take yourself now to the place where everything that you want already happened. This place of yours, detached from the mind. Away you go. Be there now. How does it feel to be there? Change comes. Change comes when you face the truth of you and the other. Together, we will say 3 ohms. 1 for openness. The second for curiosity. And the third for the truth itself. Om starts with the belly with A, throat is U, and lips close at M. Together, we would lift our hands in the air, let them float by themselves. Let them be. Palms are soft, hands are straight with the head. As we ground ourselves back, especially today, to be grounded, to know the truth, to be able to carry it, and to be able to speak it. We bring our hands on top of our heads like a lotus flower, thumbs touch, little fingers touch, the rest of the fingers don't touch. We close our fingers together. Take them down to Namaste. Say a simple thank you in our own language, inside or out.